What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Chaos. My name is Vlad, the-tek, and today we're going over what happened this whole year, I guess. This year has been quite a wild ride for me. I actually switched jobs. I switched from a job to an actual, it's some legitimate career. Basically, I just became a personal trainer for this year, so yeah, there's that. So I've been doing that, and I've been, it's been tough going from working hourly and actually getting paid on commission. In fact, I was broken. That's why I had to move twice. So yeah, just one of the fun things that I don't tend to put in these videos. It's like most of the time I'm just like, yeah, I moved. Don't ask any more questions than that. But I've slowly built up some clients, so I'm actually able to buy things again, like food. That's a very important one. Another thing that actually happened last year, but has become more prevalent in my life now, is I recently joined the Satanic Temple. So there is a thing that I've been very much involved in. And in fact, I'm kind of like somewhat representing him today. So I've met a lot of new people. I've been trying to get more involved in that. And yeah, it's actually become like such a big part of my life where I'm either like going to start making more of that content related to that, like, but I'm not sure quite how to do that. But if you guys want to see like any content related to that, just let me know in the comments below or something like that. If you're leaving me a comment, feel free to also, subscribe if you like the videos, become a member of my meme cult, and also help support the channel by becoming a channel member. Because honestly, I would love to do this full time at some point, and I think I'm going to try to push towards that a little bit starting next year, and we'll talk about that here shortly. But usually I either take a look at, something I've done, like in terms of like the actual channel for the past year or something like that. So, and last year I just like revealed my Steam library to kind of give you guys like some like insight as to like how I was choosing games and stuff like that. I'm not really going to do this year, primarily because I couldn't buy a whole lot of games, and on top of that, most of what I did this year was react content because you guys really seem to like that. One of the first ones that came out this year was actually just reacting to memes and stuff. Yeah. And then there was like America's Missing Nukes, but honestly, like I love the Laser Pig videos, but honestly, I just don't like know enough about history to make it good. I just like shit talk the entire time. But probably one of the best one is this one. Yeah, this was at the old house. Yeah. I just became a personal trainer at this point. So yeah, I definitely had a lot more time to myself. Like I had the books. I had this here, which is actually my membership certificate from the Satanic Temple, which I still have. It's actually on my altar next to me. So there's that. Yeah, I missed the bookshelf. It's just a thing. I also still have all this stuff. Like it's just packed in a box. Like one of my goals for next year is to try to actually get my own place. I'm still currently living with other people. I hate it. I kind of want to not do that anymore, but yeah. But Vita Carnage is probably one of the better ones, honestly. The trimmings. Oh, it broke it up for me. Like, thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad that happened. Did YouTube do that, or did somebody in the comments do that? Of course, I called out Hyper, and Hyper responded. That's probably my favorite. Yeah, that video was pretty near and dear to my heart, and it actually kind of like it began the cascade of like different like analog horror stuff, which I still have a huge backlog that I'm going to be going through in 2024. So yeah, there is that. So yeah, a good chunk of my content for the beginning of the year was actually React content and a little bit of games thrown in there, like, and also Laserpig, because people did enjoy that. For what reason, I couldn't tell you. Like, a lot of you enjoyed it. I did do a couple episodes of Limbus Company, but honestly, I think that's more of a live stream thing. I don't really think it translates well, and I don't think, yeah, I'm going to keep playing it for the channel. It's good. I like it, but trauma from Library of Ruina. Maybe I should play some more Lobotomy Corporation or something like that. I don't know. I still have to defeat White Knight at some point. And then this, freaking Presidents Play Minecraft. Yeah, that one was well received until it wasn't. Like, a lot of people hated the fact that I like let some of my like political views get into there. It was like, it's gonna happen, guys. Guess what? It's like one side is clearly like the religious party, and then there's the other party, which is, well, they have a lot of religious members, but it's like not completely religious. So yeah, there's that. One wants religious supremacy, the other one actually wants equality, or doesn't care. One of the two. Which one am I going to choose, honestly? But the whole reason why I haven't gone back to that is, as you can probably guess, I just forgot about it. But I did like that series, though. I liked it a lot more than I thought I was. And it was really funny, and and it kind of like got me thinking about actually playing Minecraft. Like, if for those of you who are kind of wondering why I didn't quite act like a newbie when I started playing Minecraft, Those videos are part of the reason. Also, I had an ex-girlfriend that played Minecraft all the damn time, so you pick up some things. And probably my favorite musical is possibly in Michigan, which has quite a few views. I might actually go back to that channel and react to some of the stuff that is on there, because honestly, it was amazing. And also Twins in Paradise. Both of those were really good. I liked those. Of course, like I always like, you know, make jokes and stuff like that, but that's my job. Yeah, some people don't like the jokes, and it's like they're like, "Oh, you don't get it." It's like, I mean, I do. I'm just trying to make it funny. Otherwise, you know, I'm not entertaining, you know? Oh yeah, Cult of the Lamb post game. I didn't continue that series. Like, it just #1 and then it stopped there. But they do have the sex update coming out, so who knows? Update? Live stream? Who knows? I don't know. And this was definitely the part of the year where I was just trying stuff and hoping like hell it worked. This part of the year, I believe... No, it wasn't here. It was here, I believe, when I released the sucker for... No. I think it was still a little bit after that. But sometime around here was when I had to move, so I ended up moving houses. Tried playing Fallout for the first time. Nobody really liked that, so yeah. Local 58 was amazing. It got copyright claimed. And I also played Minecraft, which me playing Minecraft for the first time got almost 5,000 views. So I milked that for all it's worth, and I'm still doing it, damn it. Yeah, I've made like 30... I think I've recorded at least 33. I don't know how many are actually posted. I think it should be 33 by now, or 34. I'll have to look in my file system. Hang on. All right, so yeah, I do have 34 recorded. So by this point, there should be 34, unless something happened. I don't know. But yeah, this is the one I wanted to take a look at the most because this is the one game where I changed a lot. So let's go ahead and look at that. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chaos. My name is vlad-tek, and today. Okay, change #1. I'm not in Bedrock Edition anymore, and I believe it forced me to play an ultra wide. Yeah, it forced me to play an ultra wide. So if you guys have ever wondered why sometimes I'll have like this kind of like, you know, cinema look to it, it's because most phones are in 20:9, not 21:9, and also when you go to 21:9, YouTube will not let you have in-screen cards or anything like that. So there is that. I usually like adjust everything to where it's 20:9, still 1080p. You can watch it on your phone. You can actually full screen it on your phone, and this will actually take up the entire screen pretty much. Well, except for like the, you know, letterboxing. But yeah, that's why I do that. And I've escaped. I'm back again. I don't know exactly what's going to be. Ooh, can I punch that? Can I punch you to death? Yeah, and I went around punching things to death. That was an amazing time. I need to eat eventually. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to have to punch you to death. Gosh, I need to stop being as lazy with my... There we go. I gotta stop being so lazy with my editing. Punch you to death. And then I punched the panda to death, which everyone hated. But yeah, everyone hated the fact that I punched a panda to death. I'm a comedian. Come on. You weren't expecting me to punch a virtual panda to death, then you clearly do not know me. It's funny because I've seen people on the Hermitcraft server punch things to death, like cute things to death, and kill cute things. They don't get any flack for it. I punch one panda to death, the whole internet explodes. Yeah, I think that in the entire video, I didn't get a single thing accomplished. I think I just dug myself into a hole so that creepers and stuff couldn't get to me. Don't you... Nope. Yeah, and it still didn't work. And then the thing that kind of like got the most hate the entire series was when I switched from Bedrock to Java. I don't know why that's such a sore subject for you people, but you guys just need to get over that shit, all right? I found a big cave, which somebody like had to correct me on that. It's like, they're caves, not holes. Again, I'm a comedian. I do this for a living. But yeah, and the 5th video, that's when I switched from Minecraft to Java. I had mods. The mods I can understand, honestly. Like, that's the whole reason why I didn't want to go with mods during like Library of Ruina or Lobotomy Corporation, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's no big deal." Like, yeah. So I tried to take that advice and apply it to Minecraft. Completely different, but honestly, the mods I was using, it kind of makes sense because first off, whoa, I spawned in the trees. I had this map here, and whenever I died, there was a very visible like beacon showing me where I died. So it was kind of cheating in a way. So it's like, yeah, I understand. So I ended up removing those literally in the next video. But this video, I died probably the most in one night. Well, in like this given time span of a video. I'm just gonna have to survive the night. And then I built that tree house that you see. I was Minecraft Steve instead of Alex. The zombies were climbing into my tree. Yeah, I This was the extent of my building right here. And I kept dying and dying and dying and dying and dying and dying. And I think the funny part is, by this point, I still didn't craft a shield. For what reason, I couldn't tell you. And I lived in a tree, and I kept dying and respawning here in this one spot. Again, in case there was any question in your mind that I'm also, like, I'm playing the game, I'm enjoying it in my own way. Literally, the video next to that, I burned down the forest. How many more clues do you need that I'm a comedian? Apparently, the first thing I did was actually just jump into the lush cave instead. Yeah. And I don't... Oh, this is the... Okay, so this is the lush cave. The smaller lush cave that's literally next to my base. Well, literally right next to the base. If I dug a hole, like, from my storage room straight out, I would literally run into the cave. Yeah. So that's the one right next to my base, which does not contain the ancient city beneath. Like, I can't believe that, like, I got a spawn chunk that's right next to an ancient city. Come on, get to the part where I burned down the forest already. A lot of gathering resources. Oh yeah, here's where it happens.
Lovely tools. But I'm going to make the most important tool of all, flint and steel. So you put this here and place the gravel. Then what that allows me to do is start fires. Ow. I've also been instructed to eat things. Ah, I did it again. You know what? I'm just gonna start here.
This is how I began my journey, guys.
But with that, I can commit arson.
Yep.
This is working just fine. See.
Yeah. So instead of like cutting down trees and taking the resources for myself, I chose to go the funny route and burn down the forest. Comedian. Yeah, so I committed arson literally on the 6th episode. It took me only 6 episodes to commit arson. Then I started crafting, did I craft my first shield yet? Nope. Still, like, I'm scrubbing through here. I'm not seeing a single shield. I'm seeing that I blew out the freaking exposure on the video because, like, I was under in the caves below, and I found a witch. Oh, hey, this is the one. Okay, yeah. This cave right here. This is the one that actually leads to the ancient city.
That creeper's dancing over there. Right.
And I got enthralled with the fact that all the mobs were dancing. So yeah, that's fantastic. Haven't found diamonds yet. Have not found them. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's not part of the ancient city. That's actually just a little stretch of like deep dark biome. So I think, yeah, and I believe I was exploring down here later on in the series. There's an amethyst geode right below this little patch of deep slate here. I love how I went from that, committing arson, to building my house inside of the edge of a cliff. Not a cave, but the edge of a cliff. I actually want to, like, if I start a server, which I don't know when that's going to be, it's all dependent, like, channel member dependent. Once I start a Minecraft server, I actually want to, like, take over a cave, because I think that'd be cool. Like, domesticate a cave or the nether, one of the two sounds like an awesome idea. It's mine, copyright, you know, patented, all that shit. If you use that idea, you have to give me money. Went from that to finding diamonds, to building a new farm. I think I just built a standard, like, actual crop farm in this. Exploring the ocean. Did I do that? There's no way I did that yet. Oh, yeah, I did. Exploring an ancient city. Going to the nether for the first time, which this was funny. This was, like, hilarious. At least to me, all right?
Last time it was my microphone.
Why do I sound like I'm sick? Oh, yeah, I didn't have my ear pierced at this point. Yeah, that's another thing that changed. This one's pierced. This one, as much as you guys care about, is in the process of being gauged up a little bit. I'm gauging this one up to 14 mils while I wait for this one to be gauged up to the same size so I can start wearing some half-inch plugs. Then I'm probably going to gauge them further. And I'm probably going to get a new tattoo in this ear and my left hand. Price dependent, obviously. So that's probably going to happen soon. Comments, suggestions, stuff. But anyway, this was at the start of the series where the audio was just awful. I had the skelly spawner. Need to get to the part where I go to the nether. Like, I was just updating people because, like, I was like, oh, look at all this stuff I did. Look at all this cool stuff I did. And this is before I had Elytra, so I couldn't just pop over to that village and just show you. No. And I was live streaming. Well, I was streaming to Discord.
In our heads.
I was streaming to Discord, but I had to build a box around the nether portal so that people wouldn't get, like, spoilers or something like that. It's just... It was like a subtle, like, spoiler. I love this. I love this.
Well decorated.
I love this box.
Nether portal.
I love this box. And then I love how when I spawned into the nether, well, first off, it took me almost half the episode to get there. But then when I spawned in,
Running world.
this is what I saw. Like,
whoa! Why am I in a box?
yeah, I spawned inside of like the terrain. That was weird. I'm probably the only person that's happened to. Then I'm digging around, just digging randomly. No big deal. Gotta figure out if it's already happened yet. Nope, it hasn't happened yet. Where is it? I find some cool blocks, which I now know is probably one of the most important blocks because I can make an observer. And comparators, I believe, also use quartz. And then this happened.
When your freaking mining speed is so damn fast. Just gonna like randomly just go for it. Just go for it.
Boom.
Found a material. Oh, what the hell is that?
All right. So I found this. I
hope this can break this.
It wasn't even that low in the
What is that?
world.
Why does it require a furnace? Ancient debris. What the hell is that? Ah, whatever.
I found probably one of the rarest, most sought after blocks in the damn game just by dicking around. And it took me a whole episode to figure out what it was. I can't believe I went from that to defeating the Ender Dragon. Like, I couldn't even upgrade right away. It took me 2 episodes to figure out how to upgrade. I had to first get the netherite and then find an upgrade template, which I thought you didn't need. I was wrong. But then I went from that to defeating the Ender Dragon and getting Elytra. So I came from punching pandas to building TNT dupers and tunnel borers and like sophisticated mob farms and stuff like that. Like, seriously, I have tunnel borers now. I'm building sophisticated redstone machines. I also started playing Half-Life on a friend's suggestion, but I don't think any of you guys care about that. But yeah, definitely check that out. So actually, you know what? We're going to go through a couple of the ones that I feel like probably should have gotten more attention that I actually enjoy. Half-Life is one of them. I literally started playing Half-Life, again, first time, because, you know, that gets views. Well, not in this case, but, you know. But yeah, so far so good. Like, it was recommended by a friend of mine and also fellow streamer, Nuri the Nerd. So check her out if I remember to. I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, and like things lined up, like she suggested that, and literally, like, it was around the same time that they were having their anniversary sale, so I got it for free. So I'm like putting numbers together, and I'm like, I'm doing this. Also, fair warning, I might have been stoned when I was doing it, so yeah. But also built Wither skeleton farms, and yeah. So non-Minecraft related stuff. Also, Vita Carnies, sometime this year, it's gonna happen. Gonna do more of it. I need to do more React content because that actually gets me pretty decent views. Oh yeah, there was also the Parasite mod pack. Yeah, check that out. I kind of got bored with it, by the way, so probably not doing any more of it. It's a cool concept in theory, but it takes so long for anything to happen, so I just like, screw it. I'm not gonna make any more of it. The Tangy virus, super good. Definitely check that one out. I love it. A lot of what I did this year was Minecraft, so it's very hard to recommend other stuff. Fallout, I felt like I had a lot of fun with that. I didn't continue that because there wasn't really a whole lot of views. So, I mean, if you guys go check that out, maybe I'll, you know, do some more of that. Sucker for Love, the second one, I got the Date to Die For demo. I thought it was super cool. It like, yeah, I like, my original thing was like, it was like supposed to be like a female version of Baphomet. Baphomet is actually hermaphroditic, so they're kind of both. Well, I guess they're technically neither because it doesn't have genitalia. It's a whole thing. But yeah, that was super fun to do, and like not a whole lot of people watched it. So if you guys go and watch some more of this, I will do more of it. Locked in Mine, which revenue sharing is unavailable because some people are assholes. I thought that was fun. Like, it was just me trying to figure out escape rooms, and yeah, that's basically it. Resident Evil 4 chainsaw demo. I said I need to play all the Resident Evil games on stream at some point. I need to continue that. Oh yeah, and the ending of A Plague Tale Requiem. No one watched the entire series. No one. None of you. Well, maybe 18 people did. But the very last episode got 235 views. That's travesty. That game was so good. I loved it. I loved the first game. Just Plague Tale, Innocence, Requiem. It's phenomenal, guys. You need to check that out. You need to check out the game itself. You need to check out all my videos on that. I have the first and second game, both completely played through. You sons of bitches never watched it. There was also the Coma recut. I was going to do a long play of Star Fox Adventures. And honestly, I still have all the footage of that. So if you guys are actually wanting to see that for whatever reason, I guess, yeah, just comment, I guess. It's several hours worth of footage, so it'll take me a while to put it together. But if you guys want it enough, again, leave your comments. Broken record at this point. Comments. That's how I figure out if you guys like stuff or not. Not necessarily by looking at likes or anything like that. I honestly do not care about likes versus dislike ratio or anything like that, because any engagement is good engagement, even if it's bad engagement. My name still gets spread around. There have also been people reacting on my old content about my old atheist content that was on the channel, from a couple of years ago. So kind of debating doing that, but making it funny. Not so much educational, but just slightly educational, but mostly just funny, just having a laugh. Not poking fun at anyone specific, but just reacting to weird religious shit, I guess. Possibly educating people. I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, there was some guy who was actually really pissed that I made a comparison between God and and basically saying that God had was a psychopath basically. And he basically just lost his shit and started calling me a psychopath and all this stuff. And we had a fun exchange. If you guys want to see that whole exchange, it might just end up on the channel anyway. But yeah, I completed A Plague Tale Requiem. Technically this year started with video 7 though. I actually started it last year, right after this, which is funny. It's funny because my shorts also do really well, but I need to probably do more shorts. I just don't know how, what kind of shorts content I should put on there, because it's just hard with my channel in particular, or it's just hard for me to come up with ideas. Probably more the latter than the former. Custom Robo. I forgot I was live streaming that. Oh, I need to finish that too. So many projects I could finish. But yeah, Plague Tale Requiem 1, I started October of 2022. So right around spooky season. But yeah, the Black Silence. Oh gosh, a lot of people watched the Black Silence video. Jesus. And of course, the most viewed video on my channel has to do with Lobotomy Corporation memes. Memes, terrifying things, all that stuff. Yeah, all this is my most viewed content right here. At least it's not my old graphics card video anymore. Jesus. I also need to make an update for Baby in Yellow, because I love that game. Anyway, it's time to talk about actual goals and stuff. I want to actually start making this into a viable source of revenue. So what I'm going to have to do is, aside from just putting out more React content, also keep my ear more to the ground and figuring out more of what you guys want in general. And just putting out more content, in general, shorts content, more live streams, stuff like that, because that gets me out there, The other thing I gotta do is I need to get more channel members, as I know a lot of you guys hate hearing me say that. At the end of the day, if I want to make money, just ad revenue by itself does not pay the bills. Sorry. I've only gotten paid twice total from YouTube, and it wasn't enough to pay any bills with. Sorry. So at the end of the day, the best way to support me, aside from just becoming a subscriber, watching my videos, liking, commenting, sharing, all that stuff, the absolute best way you can support me is either by going to my Patreon. That is still open. It's in the link in the description. I really don't talk about it all that much. Or you can become a channel member. You'll also get perks on YouTube, and all that stuff, badges and stuff like that. And once we actually get enough members, that's when I'm actually going to start making the private SMP that will only be available for channel members. So, and just because you lose your channel membership doesn't necessarily mean you're going to lose access to that server. You're probably still going to have access to that server. But if you share it with anyone who's not supposed to have it, guess what? You're going to lose access to it and all that stuff. That's the whole reason. And also, once I actually start making enough money to where I don't have to worry so much about having as many clients on the side, because basically that's one of the nice benefits about being a personal trainer. I pretty much make my own schedule. So if I don't want any more clients, or I don't want to work a certain number of hours, I don't have to work those, but it's kind of a double-edged sword. In order for me to actually make money, I have to work more. Once I can get to that point where I can stop worrying about how much income I'm getting from my day job, and I can start focusing on this, then we're going to start having more members-only live streams. So that'll be stuff that's just for channel members. So that'll probably be things I don't know, live streaming progress on the SMP or something like that. I'm not sure. It's whatever you guys want, because that'll be dictated by channel members themselves. So it could literally just be anything. I really don't care. Private Q&As, stuff like that. Or maybe even live streams where channel members get to join. You never know. So literally, if you're interested in becoming a channel member, the base tier, which is the initiate tier, which basically they're all cult themes. You have initiate, acolyte, priest, priestess, bishop, and archpriestess, or really whatever you want. Some of these tiers might be joke tiers, not gonna lie. But to become an initiate, it's literally just $3 a month. Boom, and you get access to pretty much everything. The only difference, so basically becoming an initiate, you get you access to loyalty badges, special emotes, which I don't have a whole lot on there, but I'm going to start throwing more on there once I get them. That gives you access to the members only live streams, priority reply to comments, exclusive members only videos, membership, all that stuff. All that stuff, you're given access to it just from that tier. If you want early access to videos or photos and status updates or anything like that, you're gonna have to go up a tier. If you want actual like be part of videos, that one's going to you're going to need to be a priest or a priestess. And you'll also get your name and rank in the credits as well. So there's that. Once I start getting people to do that, that'll happen. And the bishop and archpriestess tiers, I mean, if you purchase them, great. If you don't, no big deal. Basically, you get bragging rights and, extra glory in my cult. Yeah. As much as people hate it, like, this is how most YouTubers make their money unless they have, like, in excess of 1 million views. Even if they do have excess of 1 million views, they still have channel memberships and Patreons and stuff like that. And there's a reason for that, because YouTube's ad revenue thing, it's just not enough to sustain most people on. And on top of that, it's very unreliable. Like, I could do something tomorrow that'll get my channel, like, my ad revenue, like, completely, like, taken away from me. And that's why channel memberships are going to be a more important part of where this channel is going in the future. So if you guys want to be a part of that, $3 a month, like most of you can, like, if you can't afford it, no big deal. Just make sure you subscribe, make sure you keep liking, sharing everything, all that stuff. And that's about it. Also join the discussion on the Discord, which will be linked in the description with all my videos. I'm also planning to do more live streams. I haven't been quite consistent about that. I've asked everyone on Discord. Everyone on Discord thinks I should stick to live streaming on YouTube, but I'm still kind of debating whether or not to go to Twitch. I know there's been some like controversy around Twitch's new policy updates and stuff like that regarding adult content specifically. But honestly, me, I don't really care. I just don't. If I could make money off of it, I would seriously have an OnlyFans. But I want to get everyone's opinion, not just the people who are on the server, but my entire subscriber base. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments section. Let me know about that. Let me know if any like suggestions for videos, and also definitely consider becoming a channel member, a tithe-paying cult member, as I like to call it, or sending me a super thanks, or if you're more of a Patreon fan, I got that below as well. Also worth mentioning, I'm going to have a end of the year live stream as per usual, and that'll be on the 31st. So yeah. And with that, I will bid this year farewell. This was the final video of the year. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, feel free to show some love down below by hitting the like button, and don't forget to check out the annotations for more videos. Now I'll see you in the next video.